The other day, I had low-key kind of a mental breakdown. And not like, okay, like that sounds really dramatic. You know, we all have those days where we're like crying and we're feeling really overwhelmed and stressed and you like can't stop crying. I had one of those days the other day. And I was really trying to figure out what was wrong with me. And I was starting to realize that I think I'm just very, very hard on myself. And I tend to treat myself like a machine. If you guys watch my videos, you guys know I tend to be on overdrive very often when it comes to productivity. I get really, really hard on myself when I'm not getting things done. I really want to be doing content full time, right? So I feel like a part of me, well, a lot of me feels like I have to work my ass off right now in order to get there as soon as I can and kind of escape the 9-to-5 life, right? So of course you have a social life and you have to eat healthy and work out and have a boyfriend, all these things. So I feel like at times life can just feel very, very overwhelming. So one thing that I started doing recently is I started coming up with some routines and just finding more discipline in my schedule in order to kind of keep myself a little bit more sane and organized so I can enjoy life a little bit more. I don't know if you guys watch Heinz, but he's like one of my favorite YouTubers right now. And he was actually just talking about this too. It's like, you know, when you have discipline in your life, you kind of give yourself more freedom to move around, to do things, to enjoy life more because you're organized, you can trust yourself, you can trust your systems to kind of get you through your day without being overwhelmed, right? And so I started doing these things and I also started scheduling out time for myself to relax. And I thought that this would be a really good thing. And I still think it is. But it's just crazy because I found that when I was giving myself time to rest, time to hang out with friends, time to just be by myself and do my own thing, watch some TV, I still felt like a machine. I was just kind of trying to check off a box on a list. Like I would be cleaning and I'd be like, okay, get this done as soon as you can. Check. Okay, cook. Now eat. Check. It was almost like I was seeing everything as a means to me getting more things done. It's almost like productivity and work was my only goal in life, right? And I'm talking about this like it was in the past and it was only just a few weeks ago, but I'm just now realizing that that's how I was kind of living my life. And even though I was taking care of myself, even though I had my morning routine, I was meditating and I was working out, I was doing all these things, I wasn't really mentally there. And I didn't realize that until the day that I had that mental breakdown. I was crying and I was upset. I didn't know what to do and I couldn't get anything done because I was just so overwhelmed and stressed. So I just told myself, you know what? If you do one thing today, clean your apartment. I gave myself this one task. I said, deep clean your apartment, but for once in your life, bitch, I didn't actually say this to myself, but this is what I was thinking to myself. For once in your life, slow the fuck down and just do it. Stop worrying about the clock, stop worrying about how long it takes you to do it and just do it. And so I started cleaning my apartment and instead of just doing it like how I normally do it, where I'm just trying to get as much done as I can, as quickly as possible, I gave myself time to just be in the moment. I remember I was playing reggae music, I was taking my time and I really just allowed myself to enjoy the cleaning. And it sounds so silly because it's such a mundane and simple task, but when you actually are present, when you're actually there and paying attention to the details and you're wiping down the surface and like actually having an appreciation for your home, it's almost like you're able to be completely present. And then after that, I started cooking. You guys know like cooking for me is just very, very therapeutic. It really gives me time to slow down. But even with cooking again, it's like the same thing. I'm a human and I have to eat, right? So a lot of times I eat just so I can go back to being productive again. And so again, for the first time in weeks, I really slowed down, allowed myself to cook a really nice, tasty meal. Remember, I cooked one of my HelloFresh meals that day. I'd like to thank HelloFresh for sponsoring this video. If you guys have never tried them before, I definitely recommend. Cooking, I know, can feel really stressful and it's like you have to plan for it, you have to meal prep, you have to buy all the groceries, but the cool thing about HelloFresh is that they take out all of that hassle, they take out all of that stress, so it really gives you more time to be present, to enjoy the preparation of your meal because it's already all planned out for you. Their recipes are really delicious. I chose some vegetarian options because I've been trying to go a little bit more of the vegetarian route, but they have new recipes that you can choose from every single week. So it's really nice for me because I get to discover new recipes as I'm trying to make this transition. All right, so I just cooked their trattoria tortellini bake. I'm really excited to try it. I have never tried this before and I can't believe I cooked this by myself. It's only taken me 30 minutes to make. And they also have quick and easy options, which only take like 20 minutes to make. So super convenient. Let's try this. Wow, that is so good. I just love food. I love this option for cooking because it's very sustainable. All the food that they give you, all the ingredients are pre-portioned. So it's as well as wasteful, right? Because you're not throwing away like extra ingredients that you don't end up using. And I will also say, you guys know that working with brands that like align my values and that are ethical is really important to me. So I loved, when I was doing research, I saw that HelloFresh gave, they donated 4 million meals to different families in 2020. So that it's just really important to me to work with companies that are giving back. So yeah, I really, really appreciate that HelloFresh wanted to work with me for this video. You guys can go to HelloFresh.com and use my code Lynette Adkins 12 to get 12 free meals, including free shipping. So you're welcome. Anyways, back to the video. So for the first time in a long time, I was actually being present. So obsession with productivity is oftentimes this form of control that we try to enforce on ourselves, right? As much as it's easy to obsess about the future, as much as it's easy to obsess about being productive, I'm not a machine and I can't keep treating myself like one. The future that I already want is already mine, right? Like I don't have to obsess over it. I don't have to lose sleep in order to make it happen. And I feel like I just felt the need to come on here and like tell you guys that, because I feel like sometimes we just need that reminder. Like I know I've talked about how silly it is that we constantly are all stressed about 9-to-5 jobs that don't even really matter to us. But a lot of times, even when we're chasing our passion, even when we're doing the things that we love, sometimes we get caught up more in the numbers and more in the goals and more in the future selves that we want to be. And we forget and we lose sight of what it means to live and to be human beings right now in the present. So I highly, highly encourage, if you ever have these moments where you feel overwhelmed or you feel like you don't have time to rest or relax, or even when you are resting and relaxing, you still can't get your mind off of the future and the things that you need to get done later on, I highly, highly encourage you to give yourself room to take your time. Give yourself room to be present in everything that you're doing in life. It's about ebb and flow, right? Like we're gonna have moments when we're super in grind mode and we're focused on just going, getting the goals and getting things done. But I've been realizing more and more as I've been making YouTube videos and as my channel's been starting to grow, the times when I'm making videos out of love and not really focusing on what the outcome is gonna be, things tend to work out just a little bit better for me. It's like as soon as I kind of surrender and let the universe work through me the way that it wants to, I start actually seeing the results that I've been trying to manifest, right? And I talked about this a lot in my manifestation video, but if you can't enjoy you cooking a meal or you driving down the highway, even if you're stuck in traffic and you just wanna get to where you need to go, if you can't enjoy those everyday simple moments, then you will never be present, even when you get the things that you want out of life. Whatever timeline, whatever your journey is meant to look like, it will look like that, right? Allow life to move through you. Stop trying to move for it, right? Like being productive is great. I'm not saying being productive is a bad thing, because you guys know I'm still trying to be productive almost every single day, but do not do what I tend to do. Do not treat yourself like a machine. Don't give yourself rest as a reward for hard work, because you are a spiritual being and you are a lot more than your output. You're a lot more than your productivity. And you're a lot more than the amount of money you have in your bank account, the number of followers you have, how many goals you have crossed off your goal list for 2021. You're a lot more than all of that. So I just challenge you guys to do one thing today that may seem really mundane, or even if it's just taking a shower or walking your dog. Do that one thing, but try to be as present as you possibly can in that moment and enjoy every little detail. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I really enjoy doing these chit chat videos, so definitely let me know in the comments down below what else you guys want to see me talk about. Also, let me know if you guys like this new filming location. I think I like the room better. I think this is gonna be the new spot, but let me know. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys are having an amazing day. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.